Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. I am not going to win NaNoWriMo this year and I'm very torn about it. Today is the 20th, I believe, 21st? 20th of November, it's a Sunday, and I have a total of just under 10,000 words for NaNoWriMo. I haven't been spending a lot of time writing, as might be evident by my word count, and I am not going to spend a lot of time writing, probably. I'm a little bit undecided. So what is going on is that there is just a lot going on, and I've mentioned that in a few videos recently as well, and I'm now back to commuting 5 days a week, although now I actually do get to work from home 2 days a week, starting like now, so that's an improvement. But it's just been a lot, both with work and in my personal life. And Nano ended up on the back burner this year, which is perfectly fine. It is not that important in the grand scheme of things. And I don't know, I've just been putting so much of myself into NaNoWriMo over the past couple of years, and I've just been wanting to win and wanting to keep my streak for so long. I believe this is my 13th year doing NaNoWriMo, but I feel like I said that last year too. I think my first year doing it was 2009, so that should make it this my 13th year. But I've won, starting 2010, I've won every year until now. Like I said, I'm sitting at just under 10,000 words, and last night I made a plan for how I was gonna get to that finish line, and I don't think it's sustainable. I don't think it's worth entertaining that idea. So my plan yesterday was to get to 15k today, so writing about 5,000 words today, just over, I think about 9,800 and something. So just over 5,000 words today, and then write 3,000 words a day throughout the work week coming up, which would be, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15,000 new words, which would mean I'd be at 30,000 words on Friday, which would mean doubling the word count that I would have had today if I'd followed this plan. And then my plan was 5,000 a day for Saturday, Sunday next weekend, which would get me up to 40. And then the remaining 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday being the 30th, I would write just over 3,000 words a day, 3,333 to get to 50. This was my plan, and I don't think I'll do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. I need to remind myself that I won't do it. So Nano has been, I don't even know. I don't know if I can say that it's been fun. I don't know if I can say it's been stressful, because I haven't put that much time into it. But the reason I haven't done that is because everything else has been so much, right? And I had an outline this year. You can see some brainstorming videos linked up here that, I mean, saying it's an outline might be a bit much because it never actually turned into a written outline. I just had a bunch of brainstorming and I had some notes from that, and that was it. But that is the closest I've gotten to an outline for one of my own projects, so not counting dual rule, for a long time. However, not even 10,000 words into that, I have changed the tense, which is fine. I wasn't dead set on one or the other to begin with, but I just changed it one day without really noticing initially. Eric, the love interest, has had at least 2 very, very, very distinctly different personalities in these 10,000 words. And yeah, and I veered off the outline or the brainstorming. I still think that this project could be something one day, maybe, I don't know, but I'm not having the best time writing it. I will say yesterday, on Saturday the 19th, I attended, Emma Bennett? I feel like I'm wrong on that. I'll leave a link to the channel down below. Anyway, I attended a stream, I participated in some sprints, and it was all good, and I wrote, and it was fun. Like, I veered off of the outline, which I don't mind terribly because I'm a pantser at heart. Who cares about outlines? Not me. But I veered off the outline, but I wrote some really good banter. It was fun, but I just don't think it's worth trying to continue with this plan that I hatched last night and try to get all the words in a bit over a week. Could I do it? Yeah. I have done way more. I've done way worse. I've put a much bigger challenge on myself before to get a bunch of words in. I have done 10k days, I've done 15k days. My wordiest 24 hours, I think, was 33,000 back when Bug and I did the 24-hour live stream thing on November 1st a couple years ago. So like, I definitely could do it. However, I will not. And I'm gonna say that a few times throughout this video to really drive it home with myself. I will not win NaNoWriMo this year. I just won't. And I could push through, but I will not, because I want writing to be fun. I am still just writing for myself. I am not on deadline. Well, technically Nano is a deadline, but you get what I mean. It's a semi-self-imposed one, and nothing bad happens to me if I don't meet that deadline. And I just have other things that I need to prioritize, mostly myself. I would not walk away from November feeling good emotionally, mentally, probably physically, if I pushed through with this. And on top of that, I'm commuting more than I have in a long time. Work has been really stressful and will continue to be a lot moving forward. I'm trying to get my license. I'm back on that track again and taking both driving lessons and theory, like writing theory, learning that side of it as well. And I have things I want to do for me that it's not having to meet a deadline or anything. And I do still have a lot of ideas and aspirations and ambitions and stuff. I really want to get back to making videos, but that's also been put on the back burner for a bit. And I'm just realizing that I have to prioritize. And I find it very funny that it's my 13th, if it's true. It's about my 13th year. And I'm finally realizing that you can't take a project like NaNoWriMo and just jam that into the rest of your life without anything else either suffering or having to be put on hold. 13 years, guys. Is it because I'm approaching 30? Am I finally getting wise? I don't know. But it's just not possible, at least not for me, at least not this year, to just jam it in there like that. And I won't. I am taking a step back from Nano. I don't know what that means for, is it 2 more Thursdays? No, it's just the 1 more Thursday. I don't know what that means for this Thursday and our stream. I don't know what I'll do during that. Maybe crochet. I haven't really done that in a long time. But I'll just not win this year, and that's okay. And I've been so set for so many years on keeping my streak. But the other day I even said to Marcus that maybe I'll stop doing Nano once I've done it for 15 years. So maybe 24 is my last NaNoWriMo. Who knows? But that is just a little bit of an update and just a realization, an epiphany that I've had and that I wanted to share with you. I don't know what that means for this story. I don't know if I'll work on it again. I don't know what I'll do on Thursday, but it just wouldn't be sustainable for me at this point to keep going with this. And I feel strangely calm about it, and I've been doing a lot of just thinking and reflecting in general on things recently and semi-recently. It feels like growth. It honestly feels like growth that I'm not pushing myself. Because yes, could I technically do this? Yes, I know that I could. But I know as well that I would not feel good doing it. And it's growth, isn't it? It's growth that I'm not forcing myself to do this and actually prioritizing something I want to do, or at least leaving the door open for whatever comes, you know? And life is a bit hectic right now. It's a bit busy with, you know, work and driving and everything else going on, and Nano on top of that, and prepping for Christmas, and, you know, and I will just not win this year. And again, I feel strangely calm about it. And I hope I will not look back on this, you know, down the line once the stress that is a lot right now has calmed down and be like, oh, I wish I would have gone for that win. But I really hope I won't, because what I am doing instead is prioritizing me, and that's good. And I think I just need to talk through this a little bit, because I can be very hard on myself, which I think has been clear before. And just say that I'm not going to win Nano. and that is fun. To end on a little bit of a happier note though, I have talked before about how I have one song on my writing playlist, or on every writing playlist, whenever I make a new one, it always goes on there, and I'm just realizing it's actually not on this year's Nano playlist, which might be why this is happening. Either way, I have this song, it's called Wicked Wonderland. I've had it on there for so many years, I think like 7 or 8 years, and it's not actually a song I very much like, but I associate it so much with writing that if I turn that song on, it gets me in the writing zone, right? And yes, apparently it's not on this year's playlist. Make of that what you will. But I have found a new song that is, at least temporarily, doing the same thing. And the song is called Hey Ben. I'll leave the name of the artist and stuff on the screen for you. And I don't know why it works. It's something about the tempo or something, but it just really works and it's good and I like it. And it's just really been getting me into that writing mindset recently, so I thought I'd share that little tidbit. But yeah, I will not win Nano this year, and I don't see that as a failure. Look at how far I've come. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with another video soon, so I hope to see you then. Bye!